Waste audits and pollution prevention opportunities in textile manufacturing. So this is the topic which I'll be discussing today. I'm Dhanishmi from Sri Venkateshwara College. So in the textile industry, environmental sustainability is more than a buzzword. It's a necessity. We will explore how waste audits can unlock pollution prevention opportunities in textile manufacturing, driving environmental responsibility and business success. So fabric scraps, textile manufacturing generates significant fabric scraps during cutting, saving, finishing processes. Chemical waste, dyeing, printing, and finishing processes use chemicals that create hazardous waste requiring proper disposal. So, water pollution, textile production consumes large amounts of water, which can be contaminated with dyes, chemicals, and fibers, leading to water pollution. So, purpose and benefits of waste audits: identifying waste streams. Waste audits systematically identify the types and quantities of waste generated, providing a comprehensive overview of waste generation patterns. Quantify waste. By quantifying waste, companies gain valuable insights into the scale of their waste problems, enabling them to set reduction targets and track progress. So, discover opportunities. Audits uncover opportunities for waste reduction, pollution and prevention, and resource recovery, leading to improved sustainability and cost savings. So, regulatory compliance and environmental impacts. Regulations or textile companies must comply with stringent environmental regulations on waste disposal, emissions, and water discharge. Pollution, textile manufacturing contributes to air, water, and soil pollution, harming ecosystems, human health, and the environment. Sustainability, adopting sustainable practices like waste reduction and pollution prevention is crucial for minimizing environmental impacts and building a responsible future. So, audit methodology, gathering data and identifying the waste streams, data collection. So, it involves collecting information on materials used, production processes, waste generation, and disposable practices through interviews, observations, and record reviews. So, waste stream identifications. Uh, Categories waste streams into different types such as fabric, scraps, packaging, chemical waste, and wastewater to understand their origins and characteristics. Waste characterization analyzes waste composition and properties, including physical, chemical, and biological characteristics to access its potential for recycling or reuse and or disposal. So, analyzing audit results, quantifying waste, and identifying opportunities. So, waste quantification, opportunities identification, cost benefit, and analysis. Waste or quantification is determines the volume and weight of different waste streams, providing a baseline for setting waste reduction targets and monitoring progress. So, opportunity identification identifies opportunities to reduce, reuse, recycle waste, and optimize production processes and minimizes pollution generation. So the cost benefit analysis is that evaluates the costs and benefits of various pollution prevention strategies, considering financial, environmental, and social aspects. So low cost pollution prevention strategies is that improved cutting techniques. So minimizes fabric scraps by using optimized patterns, computer aided design, and efficient cutting methods. Material substitution replaces harmful or polluting materials with sustainable alternatives such as recycled fibers or organic cotton and biodegradable dyes. Waste segregation separates different waste streams for easier recycling, composting, and disposable, reducing overall waste volume and improving resource recovery. So waste conservation, and recycling initiatives is that reduce water use, implement water efficient technologies such as low flow nozzles and circulation systems to reduce water consumption in production processes. Recycle wastewater, treat and reuse wastewater for non-potable purposes such as irrigation or industrial cleaning, reducing water demand and minimizing pollution. So, rainwater harvesting, collect and store rainwater for non potable uses. reducing reliance or on freshwater resources and conserving this precious resource. So efficiency and renewable energy integration is the energy audits. Conduct energy audits to identify areas for improvement in energy efficiency, such as lighting, heating, ventilation, and equipment optimization. Energy efficient equipment. Invest in energy efficient machinery in the appliances, reducing energy consumption and lowering operating costs. Renewable energy sources, install solar panels, wind turbines, or other renewable energy sources to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and minimizes carbon emissions. So, chemical management and substitution opportunities. First, inventory control. Manage chemicals inventories efficiency effectively to reduce waste, prevent spills, and minimize the risk of accidental releases. So, second is chemical substitution. Replace harmful or hazardous chemicals with safer or more environmentally friendly alternatives. Third is that closed loop systems. Implement closed systems to capture and recycle chemicals used in production processes, minimizing waste and reducing pollutions. So let's watch video to understand about this concept in much better. So this
out or doing a walkthrough to visually see
the steps in which are involved in audit. So
your
the first step is planning for your
company's waste journey. Another essential part of this step is to enlist your cleaning crews if they are responsible for the disposal of waste at the end of the day. Include them on any meetings you have and shadow their collection or disposal process. When conducting the audit, you will be going through days, if not weeks, of waste that you have generated. A lot will simply depend upon how much waste your company generates. If you generate a significant amount, you might need to block off a week. However, if you generate a smaller amount, 1 to 2 full days will be sufficient. Be sure to coordinate with everyone to make sure they are fully available to participate. Here is a list of items that you will need to conduct an efficient and safe audit. A scale to measure your material, bins or boxes to place assorted material into, a tarp to dump all of your waste onto, if necessary, a tape gun to put your boxes together and your signage to place on your bins or boxes indicating what material will be placed within which container, personal protective equipment or PPE when possible to ensure everyone's safety. This can include safety glasses, gloves, closed-toed shoes or safety boots, high-vis vests, or high-visibility shirts. Waste audit sheet that provides the different types of waste, where the waste come from, and spaces for comments and weight amounts. Now comes the fun part. Time to go through your waste. The audits can typically last a few hours, so be sure that everyone is prepared with enough water, sunscreen, snacks, or any other essentials they might need. During the audit, be sure to take as many photos as possible of what you are seeing, and if necessary, take any samples. Once the containers are filled, it is time to weigh them. This is where your designated scribe will write down the weights of the different commodities and any additional notes that were observed during the process on the audit sheets. Also, be sure to note of any internal or external factors that occurred with the waste you are sampling. These factors could include office parties or an office or processing cleanout, to name a few. At this point, your team has physically gone through your company's waste and made documentation of what was observed. Now you and the team will check against any existing company records pertaining to solid waste, recycling, or composting. By doing this, it will allow you to discover any opportunities for improvement from previous reports. Also, review past and current solid waste and recycling statements, to name a few. This will allow you to observe how much you are paying, what size container you are using, and how many days per week you are being serviced. Now is the time to present your audit findings to management and staff. The best way to do this would be to put together a presentation that incorporates graphs or charts depicting the different weights of materials that your team separated, as well as photos taken from the audit. From here, management and staff can establish new benchmarks and goals for the company. Once those goals and benchmarks have been established, properly discussed amongst the employees, changes can be made. Now, to see how effective your changes have been met amongst the company and staff, TDEC recommends to conduct a follow-up audit on an annual to biannual basis. This will allow you to effectively track and monitor changes over the years. Let us recap those steps on how to conduct an efficient and safe waste audit. Step 1, planning for your audit. Step 2, preparing your equipment. Step 3, auditing your waste. Step 4, calculating your diversion rate. And step 5, communicating your results. And that is it. By following those 5 easy steps, you will have.
That's all about this concept. I hope you understood much better by watching this video also. Thank you for watching this video.